my holiday buddies, and welcome back to Christmas decorating with Happy Hot Home. In today's video, we are going to be decorating our family room. Last week, I showed you our family room blush Christmas tree. It is a flocked tree, and I decorated it in blush decor. And today I am finishing up the rest of the room, and I am taking you along with me. I'm starting with the mantle, and as you can see, our mantle, it's a little on the peculiar side because it is recessed into the wall. So I have a little bit of challenges here. I have a few challenges in terms of how I decorate it because I can't lay it evenly on top or on front. So it's a little bit challenging, and I know most of you probably don't have this issue. So I have to finagle a few things when I decorate it, but I just want to show you the process of how I do this. And I start off with layering two very nice pieces of green garland underneath my frosted garland. And then I put in one 9-foot piece of frosted garland, and I sort of bend it to the area, and I have it hang over the sides. And now what I am doing is the third step after I do the pieces of garland. I'm adding a few pieces of ribbon. And these are 2 pieces of ribbon that I'm layering on top of each other. And I'm just putting a few pieces, intertwining them into the garland. Each piece is probably about 8 to 10 inches. And I'm creating a look of how it's intertwined. So sort of like if you would take some ribbon and you would kind of twirl it around the garland, but I'm not really twirling it around, but I'm creating the look that I'm trying to twirl it around just by using individual pieces. So that is what I am doing right now, and I'm only going to add probably about 3 pieces on each side of the garland. So the ribbon that I am using is a blush colored ribbon. As I said, it is 2 pieces and they are wired. So they do bend a little bit better when they are wired, and they're just easier to insert in the garland than regular ribbon. And now I am going to add just a few ornaments to the garland, probably 3. 2 on one side and 1 on the other. I'm not trying to overload it by adding too much. I just want it to complement the tree nicely, but not put too much on it and make it a little bit overbearing. So I have added a couple ornaments, and now I'm going to add a really pretty bow that I made to the center, and I am attaching it with a zip tie. And I have a very similar bow on the tree, and I do have a bow tutorial if you are looking and interested in learning how to make one of these bows. And again, this ribbon is probably about 4 inches wide. It is wired, and it is 2 pieces as well. I am layering a translucent piece over a darker blush piece. And now I am just fluffing it and creating nice loops so that it lays nicely on the garland, and I think it looks beautiful. And for all my elf-loving friends out there, I have these 2 cute little elves in blush and rose, and I thought they would just look so cute in the corners of the mantle, and they add that just cute little whimsical look to the whole design. And they're the perfect size where they fit between the mantle and the TV, so I just love these guys. So for the coffee table, I want to create a snowy scene, and I am adding snow to the base of my Lazy Susan. As you can see, the Lazy Susan has sides, so it keeps the mess contained. It doesn't get everywhere. But I do love this Lazy Susan, and I use it for charcuterie, for drinks, for wine, and I am now using it to create a little Christmas scene. And I am going to add lights and flowers to those ginger jars as well. So now I am going to create a centerpiece for our sofa table. It's a big buffet table behind the sofa, and I am going to add some faux florals to it. And many of them are winter florals. They are a light blush color, like those cherry blossoms, those tall cherry blossoms you see, in a light muted pink and white color. So it gives them a winter look. And there are just other pink magnolias in a blush color, light pink color, that I am adding, and just other faux florals to create this very soft, muted blush scene behind the sofa. I love using faux florals in my Christmas designs. I use them in the trees, I use them on the tables, I use them on the buffet. I just use them in so many places, and they're just so versatile. And I just don't use them for Christmas. I mean, I use them all year long. Not necessarily the winter ones, but just a variety of different florals throughout my house. And they've come a long ways, and they just look so realistic and pretty. And my son is in the back, and hold on for it. He is going to photobomb. I think he knows that I am recording, and he is, oh, there he goes. Oh, yeah. Yep, there he goes. He is waving hello if you do happen to catch him. I am going to be mostly finished with this room at the end of the video, but I do continue to add things all the way up until Christmas, so make sure to check back for the full home Christmas video, because I am going to do on that buffet back there, I'm going to do a whole village scene that I didn't have a chance to for this video, but I am going to add it later, and you will see it in the full home Christmas tour, so be sure to check back. And Bentley has just eaten dinner, so he always likes to rub his face in the carpet after he's eaten dinner. I'm not exactly sure why, but that is what he is doing. I am making a floral arrangement for the coffee table, and I'm going to do it in my larger ginger jar, and then I'm going to add just a couple of bunches to the smaller ginger jars. Again, most of them are winter florals, and they have just like a little frosting or dusting of white on them to give them a little bit of a snowy look, but they are just so pretty, and I do love using them. Coffee table scene is coming together beautifully, so the last thing I'm going to do is just add a few battery operated fairy lights to the snow on the bottom of the table, and it just creates that really pretty little twinkle and just the perfect amount of light for the snowy scene. And now I am going to add some white twinkling lights to the top of our buffet. The more the merrier. I love little white twinkling lights, as I'm sure you do too. These are lit. I am going to turn everything on and let you see how everything looks all together. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And here we go.